3 minutes past 10, but here, it's our own time. It's a time when you pick up the phone, you feel the urge to pick up the phone and dial 0845 113 2222 because magical radio is right in your lugs. I'm telling you, tonight it's showtime! Hello there! Happy Easter Sunday to you all! I said hello! I said hello. Easter. Well, it's the lad himself, the icon, floating like a little zephyr through the airwaves right into your lugos. Yes, it's tonight's show of shows here at Magic AM, and we want you to relax, pull up your feet, take out your ears, and just put them in the glass by the side of your nose, and you'll be happy. It's showtime! Oh! Well, would you believe it? Now you know the rules. 0845113 2222. That's the number. Give us a bell. 0845113 2222. Where are you, my chums? Now, my little magicians, now is the time to come to the word of your icon. Yes, it's Mike Elliott. 4 hours of gobbing off radio. Pick up the goddamn phone. And talk to me. Here's the number. 08451132222. Just gets better all the time. Yes, indeed. I'll give you the number again, shall I? 845-113 2222. Oh, yes. Just reminds me of the castrated yodeler. Hey! Well, here we are. Happy Easter. Oh, yeah, by Jove. I suppose it is a happy Easter. I suppose you have a sad Good Friday, a medium-ish Saturday, and a happy Easter, and hallelujah. He's done a runner. I think that's basically the thing. So I hope you've all had a good time. You know, from Ash Wednesday through the end of Lent and the beginning of Easter, the good times, and spring is sprung, and we are here, ready and able to boogie-woogie with the best of them. All you've got to... Excuse me. Oh, the simnel cake. Oh, that simnel cake. I love it. Do you get any simnel cake? Do you get lots of Easter eggs? Did anybody go pace egging? You know, do you go sing the songs, the pace egg song? I forget the songs now. And jarping, egg jarping, you know, where you try and smack the egg. Egg rolling, anything like that? Well, that's what it's all about, you know. I mean, it's all the traditions, old and new, and what have you. It's what we look forward to. I'll just put these out here. Just, get that in there. Anyway, I've had a very, very a great weekend, and I've got to say that I've thoroughly enjoyed every little tinkle of it. I thoroughly enjoyed myself on Friday. Just nice, you know, took it easy. Went to a great restaurant. Well done, Francesca's up there at Jasmine. Thoroughly enjoyed the meal. Absolutely spongulux. The Mem Sabini and me. And then we went to see a movie, Phone Booth. Excellent. Can recommend Phone Booth. Very, very good. And And then back to Icon Towers for a little drinky poo and a bit more TV and just relax. Simnel cake, you know. Open the first egg, you know, type of thing. Very, 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 very nice. And what did I do yesterday? Saturday. I went through Durham. No, that was another day. I went through Sunderland. That's it. I went through, called into Sunderland. But ended up, would you believe, later on in the day through Crook. And then went past Billy Raw and up to Towlaw. And went up basically to the Geordie Alps. Strange folk up there, you know. So that was nice. And then on today, out for a nice meal at an antique fair. Went getting antiques and stuff like that. It was a time out. And then, of course, a meal at the Beehive at Eardson. Thank you very much. They're superb. What a wonderful. Oh, hello, Paul.
Good evening.
We've got Paul here tonight, remember? Are you fitting well?
Something like that after the running around I've done all afternoon, yes.
Poor lad's been running around. I think there was a mouse loose and he's timid, he's shy.
It's the man-eating crocodiles. It just takes all my energy from me.
Not worse if they can, especially if you've got Y-fronts on.
I know, tell me about it.
It can be terrible. Honestly, I sympathise with any man who's got man-eating crocodiles in his Y-fronts, because it's really, they're so difficult, so hard to get rid of. Not even a good cream will do it. Well, anyways, because as ever, Paul has been in here toiling and working over the weekend with all the sport and all this Easter shows, of course, and stuff like that. And I have been relaxing, because I do enough Sunday to Thursday, for God's sake. Dear me. And I'm just flicked through the television, and there's a right prat with what looks like looks like an albino snake. Yes, it is. It's an albino snake. Actually, it's a Burmese python, because they are albino-like. It's a Burmese python, that. And he's either trying to show it to two kids, or he's trying to get the snake to eat one of them. Not a bad idea, I don't think. Or for Easter. But all in all, a good weekend, and still tomorrow to come, Easter Monday.
There is.
Weather's been crap.
It was really, really nice back end of the week, and then it was a little bit cooler on Friday. And yesterday, I went to football yesterday, and I was freezing.
It was cold yesterday. This morning I was up bright and early, at 8:30 for a little walk, a brisk walk, with the 2 or 3 pelicans, and it was a lovely sunny day. And by the time I got back, and I had me simnel cake and me hot cross buns for breakfast.
It's clouded over a bit.
Exactly, which is a bit frightening when it does that in the kitchen. You know, you think, well, is the kettle on full boil? No, the kettle's not on. Why have I got a rain cloud over my head? You see? I must have words with the upstairs maid how she's using that toilet cleaner. But that's by the by. So, but all these people have buggered off for the weekend. So the traffic jams are tomorrow. They've got that to look forward to. If you are driving through God's country, you might have come over the border from Jockland with a Tweed and heading south. With all the rivers. Remember the rivers? It's dark, but you'll notice them if you miss the bridge. There's the Kirket and the Wansbeck, and then you'll hit the Tyne, and you'll hit the Weir, and then you'll hit the Tees. And if you go driving north, it's the same in reverse. So welcome to God's country. Just enjoy it. It's a bit dark. You should pull up, find a hotel, and spend your Easter Monday here in God's country. I think that would be a good thing.
There's no reason for not.
There's no reason for not, as he says there so eloquently. But all in all, it's been. I've enjoyed this Easter.
I have really 5 minutes to myself to enjoy it, to be honest.
It's been a good family Easter, and thoroughly enjoyed it, and the excellent food, and good picture phone booths, very good. It's that old adage, here's the question to ask, if you're outside and you're passing a phone box or a phone booth and the phone rings, do you pick it up? Have you picked it up? And can you tell me if anything strange has happened? Have you picked it up and somebody said, is Beryl there? No. And if you do, you look around, you're going, no. Somebody's passing, are you Beryl? And this woman goes, how dare you? Who do you think you are, you pervert? So, in the film phone booth, of course, the guy makes the mistake and picks it up, and a voice on the other end says, if you put the phone down, I'm going to shoot you.
That's nice.
And he can see the red dot from them scopes.
Yeah.
So it gets his attention, grabs him very quickly. And it's a good taut thriller. Well, crap ending, but that's typical Hollywood. He should have got shot, but never mind. And but a really good. But have you ever walked past the telephone and answered the telephone? And what's the strangest question you've been asked, or have you been? Because
we used to do that. We once during the summer at near where my parents live, at their local pub. Me and my mates used to sit outside the pub in the summer. We used to have a bite to eat, have a drink, and we used to get the phone number for the phone box over the road, and we used to ring it off the mobile phones, and it was quite amusing.
Did people stop?
Oh, plenty of people stop and answer it.
And pick the phone up.
But first, if it rings and then you stop, they'll have a look and they'll wonder what's going on, and then you ring it back, and 9 times out of 10 the people will pick it up.
And what did you get them to do? Anything funny, daft?
I can't remember. But it was quite amusing because the literally the phone box was across the road.
Of course, the serious side is you must always tell your bands never to answer a phone, because it's a common trick by paedophiles. They target a phone box near a school sometimes, and you must always tell your kids, if you're walking past the phone box, do not pick the phone up if it rings. Right, just walk past. Leave that for an adult, because it can, by the way. But have you picked the phone up? Has anybody said anything rude to you, naughty to you, stupid to you, surreal? Has anything like that happened to you? Well, give us a bell on 0845 113 2222. We'll talk to Jody. Jody?
Hello, Ringer.
Hello, Jody Ringer. How are you?
Hello, Ringer.
It's just the smell of simnel cake came wafting through. Wonderful to speak. Did you have a good Easter, young'un?
Huh?
You have a good Easter?
No.
No? What's wrong, son? What happened? Do you not get any eggs?
She fingered told me from off over there, so,
She turned your film off halfway through, did? The woman, the wife?
I think, the wife.
What were you? It wasn't Spartacus, was it?
No, King of Kings, And no, I've got Spartacus,
Oh, was King of Kings on the day?
When was it? Friday,
Oh, I missed it, Friday. I've watched that about 6 times, and I still don't know how it ends. You know, it really is annoying. I keep getting dragged out at the last minute to play late here, and to this day I don't know how it ends. It really teases you off, you know. Oh, Jeffrey Under, King of Kings. Jeffrey Under, aye.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Well, I think I hope you had words with that. I hope you said you were turning the Lord's name.
Hard words,
Oh, did you? What did she hit you with? Did you hit you with the holy pan?
Hard words, I says he friggin' told me friggin' for him for half yet, so
and what did she say?
I'm feeling more
You what?
I'm feeling more
You feel like what?
I'm feeling more
Murderer. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to murder your wife in the middle of King of Kings. It's a kind of contradiction in terms, you know. I am the dove, I am peace. But at the same time, I've got to be honest, and I hope she's listening. There's not many courts would have possibly found you guilty when I was watching King of Kings on Good Friday, and my wife turned, what? A heathen, a pagan. I just felt, you know, I had to murder her.
Well, she doesn't believe in him anyway.
Well, that's no reason. I mean, what sort of woman is it who doesn't believe like that? I don't know. I bet she likes Emmerdale.
Probably.
But there you are then. Well, I'm sorry. If anybody out there, because Geordie's going to be listening, if anybody can tell us how King of King ends, we'd be more than welcome. I think that would help us all. Help us all. Well, I had the same trouble the mem saw today when I got in this afternoon after being out for a nice Sunday lunch. And she was a bit miffed, because I suppose I should have took her. But you know, just these things sometimes slip your mind, don't they? You're finishing your meal and you're thinking, do you know, I had something should have happened that, you know.
Well, you should have took her,
I know. But I got in and I put my feet up to what, and I was watching Spartacus. You know, and she turned it off. Turned it off. You know. And I says, what are you doing? And she says, I'm sick of that. She says, I'm not Spartacus. And I jumped. I says, I'm Spartacus. You know, and the neighbour, I'm Spartacus. I says, which one of us is Spartacus if you think you're not? Aware. Clever clogs. Women are chinky Charlies, man. Chinky Charlies.
Coke Douglas.
Pardon?
Coke Douglas.
Coke, aye, Coke. He was a Viking and then he was Spartacus. He got around a bit. But apart from having a contretemps with your wife of a Good Friday, which is not, it's a bad date, have an argument, you know.
I was like, comfort, I was taping it like religiously, yeah.
Religiously taping it where?
And she freaking torn it off like that because she had a bad heat.
She had a bad heat? Well, that's the point. If she'd watched it, she might have had a miracle cure. She just put her head on the telly.
They call for it.
You're right, Geordie, there's no call for it. She's well out of order. And I hope she realises that she may well be cast into eternal BBC 2.
Oh, yeah.
Too bloody right. Or worse, Channel 5. No, I think... But did the family Easter eggs and...
Well, my grandson, got a kind of few Easter eggs.
Oh, that's it. The grandsons like them, you know. Aye. And you've had a few Easter eggs that come in the liquid form, haven't you?
Oh, I've had plenty of that.
It's like the holy water, really, isn't it, really? It's the holy water.
I've had plenty of that, I'm still in, no?
Well, it's biblical what you do. You turn the wine into water. And it's biblical.
Biblical, probably is that.
Well, I think so. I haven't had much to have a glug today because I was coming here. You know, I've got to pace myself, you know. I've got to say, hey, I cannot have the 10th pint. I've got a radio show to do, for God's sake. You know, you try and pace yourself.
Yeah, I think I got that with that.
I'm always free, Jody. I'm always free.
What a lovely voice, sir.
Well, you have indeed. You have indeed. It's a dulcet voice. It's like a simnel cake of tones. That's what it is. I don't know who tone is, but it's.
Yours not like that, son. Yours not.
Well, is that word? Paul, say a few words to Jody Ringer here.
Say a few words.
There you are. You see.
Anything you want.
There you are. It's a bit of a flat fart, Paul's voice at the minute. He's a bit worn out. Really, you know. Have you seen King of Kings, Paul?
I haven't, no.
There you are, Paul. Paul's desperate for the end now. See, your wife has ruined 3 lads' bloody entertainment here. Neither of us know what happened. I mean, you say, did he get married? Was there a queen? I don't know. I don't know. It's sickening. So, yeah, are you out tomorrow for Easter Monday, Jody Ringer?
No, like that. Painting in the house.
Painting in the house?
Oh, yeah.
What a way to spend a bank holiday.
Your wife's really a taskmaster, isn't she?
I don't feel like it. I'll tell you.
Just put your foot down. Just say, oh. Yeah, I'm not dying it. I didn't feel like doing that. No, I wouldn't. I would put your foot down, Jody Ringer, and just say, right, yeah, I'm not doing that. You didn't want King of Kings, well, you can shut off. I'm just gonna put my feet up and watch what I want. I don't know if it's out good on the telly tomorrow. I haven't got the paper for tomorrow, but they'll not be out good on. There's
been some canny films this weekend, actually.
Right
across the weekend.
But Monday, everybody just turn on the magic, because you're better off just listening to magic, man. Better off. She's not there, is she? She's not listening.
I think she's in bed.
Thank God for that, because she doesn't like me, you know.
Sick of my music.
She's sick of your music as well. God almighty, what is she? She doesn't like religion, she doesn't like music, she just likes your painting. God almighty, I mean, I say the woman's a tartar. I mean, it's still this, if I was married, it would be different.
She think not like reggae again.
She doesn't like reggae.
Well, I think I do get on a bit there.
Well, you're very kind of Catholic in your taste for music, keeping to a kind of religious feel about the conversation, but there's no wrong with Reggie. I like a bit of Reggie myself.
Well, you wouldn't like it if you come here like you get all the time.
It's little Jamaica. Little Jamaica on the Tyne. He shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot his deputy, Cho.
You wouldn't like it if you come here like you get every day.
Well, I didn't. I like reggae. I like it. Oh, aye. Bob Barley. I liked him. He was good, him. Anyway, Johnny, lovely talking to you, son. I've got to go. But take it easy. Keep your head down. Duck and dive. Don't let her get the end. And just have a deal from the bin.
No, yeah.
Get the summer bluching out.
I've got it there.
You got it. It is spring after all. You know, it is. In fact, it's about time I got a few cases of the summer bluching in myself. Oh, yes, indeed, don't you know? I will indeed, because I may never know when you might get rolled rind.
Yeah. Hey, God.
I know, but never mind. Anyway, have a good tomorrow.
All right, like that.
See you later on, Johnny Ringer.
Ta-ra.
Give him a fanfare. I'm going to give him a fanfare. He deserves a fanfare. He's wonderful.
Call Mike the Mouth now on 0845 113 2222.
Right now, Boots have some lower prices you'll love. From hair care to fem care, skin care to baby, hundreds of top health and beauty products have amazing price reductions. L'Oreal LV shampoo is down from $2.49 to $1.69. You can save £2 on Recital hair colorants, now $5.29. And Nivea body firming lotion is down from $5.19 to $4.39. There are many more lower prices in store, so fall in love with our new prices. Now available at Boots.
Sun is shining.
Bob Marley.
The weather is sweet.
Gregory Isaacs. Beanie Man. Bounty Killer. Chakadima and Pliers. Barrington Levy. Shaggy. Maxi Priest. Aswad. Shabba Ranks. Kiss presents Radigan's 25th anniversary, a celebration of reggae in one ultimate collection. Out now.
What's your family up to this Easter?
I'm bored. What can we do?
Don't just sit there. Get a day rover from Network Ticketing. Get out and about in Tyne and Wear with unlimited travel by bus, metro, Sunderland to Braden Rail Line or Shields Ferry. There's so much to see and do. So get out there and have lots of family fun.
Yeah!
Get your day rover tickets now on the bus, at travel shops and at metro machines. And make this Easter fun.
Good afternoon, my dear.
Dad, what are you talking like that for?
It's your mum. She's got all this new stuff from Hobart Rose. She's having a fancy springtime party, so I've got to practice being posh.
Oh, yeah? Go on, then.
Well, we have brand new curtains and rails, new cushions, new bedding, and we have these lovely bean cubes. They're all the rage, don't you know?
It looks lovely. That is until you spill beer all over it at your swanky party.
With the new spring ranges at Hobart Rose, you can brighten up any room in the house. Visit Hobart Rose Factory Shop. Open 7 days a week at Middle Engine Lane, North Shields. Off the Coast Road at the Silver Link Roundabout.
Oh, hi. I'm looking for a 100% mortgage. Oh, hi. I'm looking for a mortgage, but I have CCJs and... Oh, hi. I'm looking for a mortgage, but I have a poor credit rating.
Struggling to get up to a 100% mortgage? Maybe you've got CCJs or a poor credit rating, or you're a first-time buyer. Call the Mortgage Point. We could be the answer.
The Mortgage Point. 4871111. The Mortgage Point.
Hello and welcome to Marky Boy in the Kitchen. Don't forget, chip pans are like an accident waiting to happen. Only put the oil in you need and keep an eye on the pan at all times. If it does catch fire, turn the cooker off if it's safe to do that, and close the kitchen door and call the fire brigade. Never throw water on it.
Fire kills. You can prevent it.
Get gobbing off. Give Mike a ring now on 0845 113 2222.
Ah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Hey, what about this? A man, an intruder, found near the Queen's bedroom at Windsor Castle. A bit dodgy, that, a bit dodgy. I mean, if they can break into Windsor Castle, what chance have the rest of us got? What's the use of getting, burglar alarms and security lights? He's supposedly a crazed intruder. Well, you've got to be if you want fancy sleeping with a queen, for God's sake. There's no lady. I would say was she in there? Aye, she was in the bedroom. Well, she's unhappy. Of course she'd be unhappy. Poor love, the queen. It's have a look, police, when they saw the intruder trying doors in the castle mews. Well, he wasn't inside. He wasn't in the back passage. He wasn't heading up there. What do they call the other guy who actually got on the Queen's bed? Michael somebody. I think he's still in an institution outside Liverpool. Because the rumours were that he actually did things to himself in front of the Queen, which you're not supposed to do to in front of any lady. Basically played with himself on the Queen's eider-down. You can't. What sort of... Queen Victoria, we are not amused. Well, obviously I think the Queen probably went down that path. But very upset, very annoyed. I mean, so the Queen had an intruder, and it beggars belief what we paying all these people this money for to protect her. I mean, there's obviously idiots around who are gonna...
They want to try and break through it and try and get there.
Well, it's obviously it's one of the great kudos if you can assassinate the Queen of England. I mean, it's a good feather in your cap if you're around the loony trip, because although you'd be locked away, or you might be dead, but if you're alive, you'd be locked away for life. But everybody will look up to you. Oh, that's the bloke who murdered the Queen. That's why if we got rid of the royal family, we couldn't really put them. We couldn't ask them to live, say, on the Meadowell or down at Martin or somewhere like that. It's just not on. I'm sorry, it was just the way it is. But it's a bit frightening that the Queen people can break into where the Queen lives. Mind, of course, what happens is there was an instant that she didn't have to wait an hour for the police. I mean, say if it was you and you say, look, there's a man just broke into me back door yesterday, what's his address was? There's the SAS, there's the police, there's the security. There's probably about 30 bloody blokes with guns. So... better response time than the rest of us. And I've got to say, if the Queen can have that sort of response time, the rest of us should have that response time. Do you agree or disagree? Or is it because she's the Queen that she's entitled to a little bit better treatment? Give us a bell on 0845 113 2222. And have you ever walked past the phone booth and heard the phone ring, stopped, looked around, and then went in and picked it up and answered it? And what happened when you answered the phone? Did somebody ask you a dirty question, or was obscene, or were they asking for somebody? Was it a wrong number? Did they ask you to pull a funny face, sing a song? Did they try and chat you up? Was it a kind of a pick-up line? Because it happens. Everything can happen in the world. Now you see on film is ever as strange or funny as what happens in real life. So give us a bell on that one as well. Interesting picture in the paper as well of Michael Jackson out with his family. I don't know if you saw it. I think it was in the News of the World. And I mean, you see, the two bands have got Spider-Man hats on. I mean, you see, I'm sorry, but if you spend all your life living behind a Spider-Man mask, you're gonna kind of break. It's gonna be strange, isn't it? Weird. I just think, I don't know, what can you say? I think that, I know maybe he's trying to protect them from being recognised so they're easily a kidnap, because that might be a big worry for them, would be a worry for me. But I wouldn't want them walking around in stupid masks. I mean, they know everybody's pointing at them, for God's sake. And also what we want to do is, as the fashion this summer comes for bikinis for ladies, or low-cut dresses. What, girls, are you ashamed? Are you ashamed of your décolletage, your cleavage, pet, your cleavage? People in Merton. Are you ashamed of it? Are you shy about it? You know, when you put a dress on or something like that and there is wham. Does that, you know, are you embarrassed by showing cleavage? You know, that we all know you've got lotties, but are you embarrassed by it? Are you, do you tend to cover up more? Do you think you've got too much when you're out there? And do you try to flatten them? Are you not, or are you a girl who goes, hey, here I am, boys, this is me, I'm all woman, here I go? And lads, what about you? I'm saying, me, the Memsab, cleavage, if you've got it, flaunt it. That's the way, that's the icon way. What about you, Lance? I mean, see, would it embarrass you to go out with your lass if she was flashing a fair bit of Lottie? Would that be a problem? Well, give us a bell on 0845 113 2222. Who we got there? Hello?
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 Is that Mike?
It is. Who's that?
It's me, Mary.
It's
I
you.
think you're lovely.
It's you, Mary.
Yeah, you're a comedian.
I am. It's her name was Mary, Mary, long before the day was... So, how are you, Mary?
I'm all right. I'm having a drink.
Well, I'm glad you are. Have you had a nice Easter?
I've been out today.
Good. Where have you been?
And all the shops are shut. I've been to Newcastle on the train.
You've been to Newcastle on the train?
And nothing was open.
I know, it's this British thing.
I didn't know.
Well, it's stupid, isn't it? Everybody's on holiday, so everybody shuts the shops up.
I've listened to you for years.
Well,
You're better. There's nothing on the telly.
I
right?
know that.
You know what I mean?
I'm better than anything.
I didn't actually think I'd get through to you.
All right, well, it's always quiet.
Quiet, right. I once answered the phone.
Hey?
I once answered the phone to somebody.
What, on a phone box?
Yeah.
What happened?
It said, do you want a shank?
The swine.
So...
Was it a man or a woman?
It was a man.
Good God, was he...
I don't think so. He said, why not? I said, I don't think he'd be any good. And I put the phone down. What else can you say?
Well, I thought you did. I thought you handled that remarkably with a plum. With a plum.
I mean, you don't know what they look like.
Well, they could. Well, they'll be looking at you sometimes.
Listen,
Aye.
Listen, I remember when I had a slip disc, right? I've still got it, right? I was in bed.
I've got trouble myself. Go on.
I was listening to your show. You might remember this. You were talking to a woman from Wales. She had no heating on. Can you remember?
No.
Right.
No.
Right.
Sir, excuse me. I don't keep a record.
I feel silly, mate. You know, going up to Newcastle, nothing open. Nothing at Sunderland. And I haven't spent a penny.
Well, there you are. There's a saving, dear. There's a saving. But it is mad. I mean, say, swimming pools are closed. Cinemas don't open properly. It's bloody madhouse, man. It's a bloody...
Anyway, I thought, well, there's nothing on the telly. I thought I'll have Mike on. I always listen to you all the time.
Well, Spartacus was on earlier. I only saw a bit of it myself. Spartacus. I'm Spartacus, man. Kirk Douglas.
Oh, dear.
Aye.
I've never seen you. What do you look like?
Well, a bit like Kirk Douglas, actually.
Well,
but,
hey, he couldn't get your attitude. And
he
your
couldn't,
nature.
man. Well, he's an American.
You know what I mean?
He's a Yank. What more can you say? He's a Yank.
I'm enjoying myself tonight in the back kitchen.
So you're having a glug-glug, are you? You're having a glug-glug?
Listen, I must tell you this.
Oh, she's got to tell us something.
I've
Go
got
on.
a radio, it's called Realistic. I think it was some candy. They're not open now. There's 37. I bought some batteries today for it.
Good.
It only goes by batteries, nothing else, right? I've got an electrical one, you know.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? But
Yes.
this one, it won't clap out.
Good. That's a bit like you.
37, because someone knows when our wing was born. And I bought 4 batteries at the market.
Can you turn the radio down now?
I
Because
know,
it's...
isn't it brilliant?
but it means I can't hear you properly.
Yes, I know what you mean. I've got a lovely one in there, a CD, everything on combined.
Lovely.
I always stick to another one, but I think you're lovely.
Well,
I listen to all this. I like the funny ones on.
The what ones on?
Funny people.
Like yourself, dear. Like yourself, Mary.
Well, I never think I'm funny. You know what I
Well,
mean?
you say you're making people laugh already. You're sitting in
You
your
know
back
what I mean?
kitchen, listening to the old radio, having a glug-glug.
Hey, I'm doing a fatty ball, right?
You doing a what?
A fatty ball.
A sassy ball?
Fatty.
What's this?
Fatty. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Well, look, I live at Blackhall and we've got all the wildlife. So we're getting squirrels, so I'm doing lard and nuts together.
Oh, you're doing Lord and Nuts for the squirrels?
I'm animal smart.
Well, do you not realise you're going to give all the squirrels cholesterol? They'll be all dying of heart failure,
No,
man.
there's more nuts than fat.
That's what people said about me.
No, you're not fat.
Of course not.
No. I mean, I'm not neither. I'm careful what I eat.
Are you?
But I like a laugh. I love my vodka. Not every night.
No.
You know, I mean, I'm happy anywhere without a drink. I'm just happy nature.
Well, you've got to be living in Blackhall, haven't you, really?
Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter where you live.
Oh,
you
no,
all
well-
should be happy.
Well, I'm sure the Queen couldn't live in Blackhall.
Oh, the Queen.
No,
I'm
she
sorry,
wouldn't be
when the
happy.
letter opened,
Aye.
she looked miserable.
Well, she did. She didn't.
She looked miserable.
I mean, they were charging a full fare.
Well,
You see, that's the
no
trouble.
bugger else could go in the metro for an hour till she'd been.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Stood there like fairies.
I know. You couldn't use the lavs neither.
You are dead. Like,
You're not
you
allowed.
like what you call it, aren't you?
I'm just like God.
You're like Bobby Thompson.
No,
Hey,
he's
hey,
dead, man.
Listen, I was a barmaid for 30 years.
30 years barmaid, you know.
Well, yeah, I've had some carryings on. I once went behind the bar and I was pissed, right?
Oh, my God.
I shouldn't have gone there. And
No.
I said, I'm not coming in. So he said to me, you're only forced to say you can't come in. Can you wash the glasses? I said, yeah.
Oh.
So as I went on, I was popular and he kept saying, do you want a drink? The customers, yeah. Drank as I went, you know, this Mr. Holkoff come up. He said to me, customer, hey you drunk? I said to him, well, so are you. I was carried on washing the glasses. He said, yeah, but you're drunker than me. So I walked back over with my tea towel in my hand, you know what I mean? I said, yeah, 'cause I've drank more than you, you know what I mean? He just didn't know what to say.
Well, you couldn't say out like that. When you've got a tablecloth in your hand, you say, he doesn't know it's a weapon.
He
man.
might have thought I'd flop him, though. You know what I mean?
You'd want them?
Flop him, hit him.
Oh, flop him. I'm sorry.
Have
I was.
Have you never read it? Flop somebody. You know,
No, it's a Blackhall expression, I think.
with the dust or wherever. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Right,
Aye.
listen, it's been lovely talking to you.
Well, it has, Mary, and I hope you have a nice night and listen to the rest of the show.
Right, thank you very much, right?
Do call again, Mary, oh dear.
I will do, honey.
Now just flop off.
Cheerio.
Well, I got the wrong end of the stick. I know that. I was reaching for the button as well, but luckily, I just of it. So, girls, are you ashamed of your cleavage? Do you think everybody's just looking at you down? Is this something you've had all your life? Lads that just don't look at your face, they look at your lollies. And so when you wear a nice dress, you'd like to wear it, but you think no, so you cover up. You're a bit like Susie Wong in the Chong Thang, them dresses that Susie Wong, where it's all solid at the top end. And yet men like to see a bit of cleavage and décolletage. Lads, I mean, see, what about, as I say, you a lass, if she goes out flashing her, the old down there, and you can see the... I mean, are you not proud of her? Are you ashamed or shocked? Cover yourself up, woman, cover yourself up. Is your husband a prude? Percy Prude, are you married to Percy Prude? Tell me on 0845 113 2222. And we want to know about, have you, like Mary just did, picked up a phone when it's rang in the phone box in the street? Ring, 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 ring. Oh, might be emergency. Pick it up. Hello? That's your son. How dare you? You foul-mouthed phone pest. Well, has it happened to you? Give us a bell on 0845 113 2222. And as for the intruder from the Queen, Sodom.
Call Mike the Mouth now on 0845 113 2222.
Lady Jane was preparing herself for her secret assignation with Rafe. Her bathroom, filled with candles, glowed romantically in the evening light. White candles on the edge of the bath, pink candles on the window ledge by the lacy curtains. As she lowered herself into the bath, the door swung open, and there stood Rafe, he of the chiseled jaw, the love of her life. She knew he had something of great importance to tell her, and as she held her breath, his manly voice echoed lovingly across the flickering room.
Hey, watch those candles, pet, or you'll be going up in smoke.
Always take care when using candles. Keep them away from clothes, curtains, and drafts. Fire kills. you can prevent it.
Give your house a fresh look for springtime with help from the spring sale at the Curtain Factory. We have thousands upon thousands of fabrics to choose from. We have the largest selection of top quality leading brand curtains with up to 20% discount during the sale. Come and make huge savings on an even bigger choice. And remember, we still offer free making on curtains. But hurry, because the sale must end soon. Visit the spring sale at the Curtain Factory at Derwent Street, Chopwell, Monday to Saturday from 10 till 4:30.
You've never had so much choice, so many options. Tyneside Auto Park, the car hypermarket, is going to change the way you buy your next car. Tyneside Auto Park brings together big-name car dealers to one massive site. Names like Bristol Street, CD Bramall and Knights of Newcastle, together in the same place at last. Tyneside Auto Park has hundreds of used cars in stock now, bringing together the biggest choice of used car deals ever seen in the North East. Tyneside Auto Park, the car hypermarket at Sandy Lane, Gosforth. There is no better way to buy a used car.
Oh, hi. I'm looking for a 100% mortgage. Oh, hi. I'm looking for a mortgage, but I have CCJs and... Oh, hi. I'm looking for a mortgage, but I have a poor credit rating.
Struggling to get up to a 100% mortgage? Maybe you've got CCJs or a poor credit rating, or you're a first-time buyer. Call the Mortgage Point. We could be the answer.
The Mortgage Point. 4871111. The Mortgage Point.
I went down with a real crash. The last thing I remember was the crack of my head against that pavement. Then I woke up in hospital and was told that my hip was broken so badly I probably won't ever be able to walk properly again. But who wants to know? Can anybody help? Hello? Hello?
If you've suffered an injury in the street over the last 3 years, talk to Browl Smith & Company. When you call us, you'll soon be speaking directly to the solicitor who will deal with your claim, not some faceless middleman. Browl Smith & Company, 0800 953 0000. Make yourself heard.
Get gobbing off. Give Mike a ring now on 0845 113 2222.
Hey, by Jove, by Goomba, Boogery, I like to suck my thumb. Anyway, here we are, carrying on the grid, don't you know? But not much, there's never much in the papers. I mean, see, do you know what I said? I said to you all, I hope you listen to me. And I tell you what was going to happen in Iraq. Yeah, we'd automatically win. I mean, so the Iraqis never could beat the Americans or the British. And I said, what'll happen is, thanks to Mr. Bush, who thinks he'll be able to put his own guys in, I mean, say Chalabi, for the Iraqi National Congress, is wanted in Jordan, by the way, for bank fraud. He faces 20 years in jail if they get him in Jordan. And what you're seeing now is the Shia majority, and they want a fundamentalist Islamic country. Just somewhere that Osama bin Laden would feel right at home at. So Mr. Bush, the dickhead, and his party are going to end up causing us more anguish. Could be more Americans die, more British die, because of this. I tell you, we shouldn't have. We've attacked the wrong one, but no, they wouldn't listen. They would not listen indeed. Hello, who's that? Is that Raymond?
Oh,
hello, Ray. How are you?
Well, it could be worse.
Could be bad, worse, bad, down and ups or what? I miss the Easter. I miss
it's the funny... I haven't believed this stuff. I started speaking, like, but the funny thing...
just mess around.
Every weekend when I go out on a weekend, it tends to be, not necessarily pockmarked, but there seems to be something going wrong in one area. I wasn't going to talk with this, actually. Top heat. I'm in the bloody bedroom, and now I've got any notes on out. I'm lying in the black. Well, in the dark.
But you went out the weekend,
it's a funny coincidence that I know that during the time of this period of, we call it Easter, I call it the Passover period, that...
You call it the Passover?
We tend to be more reconciled to God through his crucifixion on the cross or whatever. Now, It's a funny thing, this weekend it's been rather unusually peaceful. This weekend. Now, every weekend I go out, there's always something gone wrong one way or another. Either trouble with this, trouble with that. It was just a coincidence that doing about this time, about, the Passover, Easter, you call it. Well, it's all out went wrong.
Well, I just, where do you get the Passover from? I don't think this is Passover time.
Well, the actual, you see, people talk about Jesus, was crucified on Friday and he resurrected Sunday. If he was, they're making out Christ a liar because he said he would be in the grave for 72 hours, 3 days. You can't get 3 days between Friday and Sunday morning.
Did he say 3 days? Or 3 days?
72 hours. As Jonah was in the belly of the whale, he would be in the belly of the earth.
Well, of course, if you go an early Friday morning, it's pushing it, isn't it?
Well, you see, Michael, this is why I love it. I'm not going to go in. I'm going to something else. I'm not going to go on with this, but I'm just going to say...
I explained that they'd put this on top of a pagan festival, the festival of Easter.
What it is, people different... And I did not hear the Bible, and what I'm trying to say is...
I'm just saying about Easter.
One of the many reasons why people didn't understand the Bible is because they didn't check up. They just take everything spoon-fed. If you really check up on the Bible, when the night he got crucified was dawn into a special Sabbath, the Passover, and the first day of unleavened bread. That was on a Wednesday night. Sometime between 6 and 9, it went all dark. They didn't specify exactly when he died, did it? But if you count 3 days and 3 nights from between 6 and 9 on a Wednesday night, you come to between 6 and 9 on a Saturday, and that's why when Mary Magdalene come early in the morning, he was already gone because he was resurrected on a Saturday between 6 and 9 when it went all dark.
But you say there's God's in hell, isn't it? You say because I say Wednesday's Ash Wednesday.
Well, Michael, this is one of the you keep counting with the Bible.
But you get on the Bible. You read these bloody books.
People didn't check up and study the thing. They just talk. At top of the heat, they don't know what they're talking about, man.
But it isn't that important, the exact
date. See, the Bible says to prove all things and hold fast that which is good. And to prove facts. When I was backing up with facts.
You see, there you go. When facts are given to you that you disagree with, like Darwinism, there's facts. There's facts. But you didn't like them, so you ignore them. You pick and choose. Well, it doesn't make sense. But Jesus was crucified, put in a rock for 3 days, and then got up and walked away, and that makes more sense than Darwinism.
All things, hold fast that which is good. And to me, the evolution just doesn't make sense.
But you cannot miss the facts.
It doesn't make sense.
You cannot.
It's not good.
You can't. Well, so as I say, a man who was crucified, found dead.
I'm not going to get stupid and get wrong. In fact, I wasn't going to talk with action. I'm going to talk with something.
Talk about something else.
It's riddled with bloody things because he didn't have long hair.
It is. Well, he didn't look like Robert Powell.
Listen, Michael. Samson.
Jeffrey Under.
Listen. Samson, they're getting things like wires crossed. What it is, Samson was under a Nazarite vow, and he had to grow his hair and not drink strong drink. And sometimes wonder they're getting the wires crossed with him.
Well, he was the Old Testament.
Well, yeah, maybe he's getting the wires crossed with Jesus. Come from Nazareth, you think automatically he's got. If he had long hair, why did Jesus have to come along and pick him out? If he looked like different from everybody else.
Well, you say the point is that Judas knew him.
When he had to come along and identify him, he kissed him or something.
But kissing him, he said I've said that a bit.
Then he says, what he called him friend, and if you read in the Proverbs, it says, fearful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful.
But that was written
in Proverbs.
But that was written young.
Yeah, but that's more or less what he was saying. He called Judas a friend, because he was kissing him, but it was deceitful. And his wounds were fearful on the cross, you see.
There's your problem is you keep going back and forward in time to
I'm just trying to tell you what I know about the Bible, man.
We know you know everything about the Bible.
I don't know everything.
You do.
I do.
You are, and there's nobody I know who knows the Bible better than you.
I've never professed that, mind you. I've never professed that.
No, I'm professing it.
Anyway, I'm going to get it with Gordon Brown, right? No, the ink was hardly dry in our bloody budget. Gordon Brown is talking through his backside.
He's a jock.
And another thing, and now, there's a finance minister in Baghdad. They're talking